And we're live.
What did you do your camera?
Oh, my camera?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're gonna
Dual.
DP this.
Dual application. Alright, so this rev-tech Evo motor. We don't know how big it is or anything. Don't know what it is. That VIN number might tell you something, but I doubt it. But we don't know how old it is. It's rebuilt, but that's about all we know. So we're going to try to figure out how much stroke is in this thing. So this is our stroke indicator. You not filming it for your camera?
Ah, it's whatever.
So you need to have a stroke indicating moving tool. Don't poke your eye with that either. So what happened to my missing wrench? Somebody hit it over here. Somebody put it back in the wrong spot. Okay, so first we got to figure out where the stroke's at. Here's we're pretty close to bottom. That's bottom right there. So mark it right where you can find it again. About right there, see? Let me go all the way up. Inch. Whoa. Don't wipe the mark off with your finger like I just did.
Oh, it's still there.
Barely. I had a little help with the valve springs. Okay, we're at top center. Mark it again in the same spot. Like that. You have your light on. You need to turn the light on.
Oops, sorry. Someone's going to come for me for that one too.
Then you take a caliper and you measure the stroke. So you measure from the bottom to bottom or top to top or middle to middle, but don't go from one to the other. That'd be cheating. So we got the bottom of the line. Is it not moving? Damn. Slide as hard as I can, I won't move. Got the bottom line there. Whoop. So 4.625, we're 6 thousandths off from a true dimension. So it's a 4 5/8 stroke. So that means this is a long stroke motor. Now we just got to figure out what do you think the bore is. So how big do you think the bore is of this thing?
4 5/8 is big. What?
So do you think these are 3 5/8 cylinders, 3 1/2-inch cylinders, 3 13/16?
What used over a 4.5-inch stroke?
They do 4 5/8.
On what?
Well, 4 5/8 stroke with a 3 5/8 bore gives you 92 cubes.
That's a long stroke.
Oh, excuse me, not 96 inches.
Yeah.
I'm all screwed up. If you put a 5/8 with a 3 1/2-inch bore, you're going to be 88 inches, 86, 88, 87 and a half probably. If it's got 13/16 bore, which a lot of these motors have, that's the size they use. 5/8 crank, that's probably going to be pretty big. You got double your bore, so 3.812 is 13/16 bore, times 3.825 again, times the stroke, which is 4.625, times your correction factor, which is 0.7854, just make the circle, times how many cylinders we got?
2.
That'd be 106 cubes.
What was that corrective factor?
0.7854.
What is that, though?
That's what makes it work. The formula,
Okay.
dumbass. Did you go to school
Hey,
and learn about formulas?
Hey, no cussing on camera.
Dumbass is not swearing. Stupid dumbass isn't swearing either, but we can put an F in front of it, would be. Dumbass. Okay, so we're 106 if it's got that. Now, if it's got a 3 3/4 bore in it, which it might be, that's probably going to drop us down to about 100, I bet. So, did that wrong. So if we go 3.375, that's 3/8, wrong number. 3.750 is, my fat finger's not hitting the right button. 750 is 3/4 times 3.750 times 4.625 times what's that correction factor again?
7854.
Times 2. 102 cube. So I don't know what size bores and strokes that they offered. I have to go upstairs and look at my old book. We know it's got a 5/8 stroke in it. So if it's got a 3/4 bore, it's 102 cube. I know they made a 100 inch, a 110 inch, and an 88 inch. It's 3 sizes they made. So most of them were 100s or 110s. Now, if they had a 3 7/8 bore on this thing, which I don't know if they went that big, 3.875 times 3.875 times 0.7854. Screwed that correction up. 3.875. Damn it. You got to hit the right buttons. .110. So they must have had a 7/8 bore motor, and a 5/8 crank is 109.8. They would round it up to 110, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a motor they did make.
But that does not look big enough for a 7/8 cylinder. I don't think they went that big.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea what you measure the bore. There's a fancy tool you can put in there, turn sideways, and check a bore with.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't have. Those are all custom-made tools.
Yeah.
They have them for inspection at the Bonneville, when they're checking stuff. So, I don't think this is 110. It just that bore, that cylinder just doesn't look quite big enough to do that. .4. You're going to lose a 1/4 inch of side at least. That puts you about 3.9. Yeah, 3 7/8 I can see, but 13/16 I can see. So 13/16 put us at the 102 cubes. So.
No.
I think it's probably a 100-inch motor, would be my guess. But I don't know. We'll get the book out and see what it is. But you can see how to measure the stroke. I had it within 5,000 or 6 thousandths of a real number. So, assuming they made a 5/8 crank. Now, if they only made a 1/2 inch crank, I was off by 1/8 of an inch. We don't know. But anyway, we got a nice motor to get rid of. And we'll build a rigid frame around it. Which one do you want to do?
Build a bike.
Build a bike?
Build a bear.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what size the motor is. The thing is this motor here bigger than this motor?
No. Is it? No.
98 inch.
Oh, so no.
Depends on if it's an 88 or not. I don't think so. I think it's slightly bigger than that one, but not by much. Not by much. Okay, you need a custom gauge? I'll sell you that for $10.
$10? That's a deal. And it comes pre-marked.
It's pre-marked for 5/8.
Wow. Now you know.
All right, there you go. Education today. No more videos. We're done for the day.
Done for the
I feel
day.
overworked.
You're overworked?
I'm overworked.